Rialto is arguably the most historic bridge in Venice. There's a little platform on my side of the Grand Canal that I noticed an artist was drawing one day, and I thought, that's a good idea. The next day it was vacant, and I set up and made this drawing. What was really interesting is to watch the traffic on the Grand Canal go by, all manner of different boats and people. And then across the Grand Canal, there's this cafe, and people were coming and going, enjoying their afternoon lunch. And that vaulting shape of the bridge with all of that slippery stuff kind of sliding down the cylinder was really fun to draw. And the green of the color of the water, and the lapping sound of the water, and the seaweed that built up along the bottom steps right where I was drawing, and also on the other side of the canal. And you can see it in the drawing. In 2006, I made a drawing at the Forum, and it was the same drawing that I made, same view that I made in 2009. I really like the type, the carving of the typeface into the rock. The letter forms and the serifs of the letter forms and the shapes of the letter forms, and how they would kind of float in and out of that space with all the architecture and bricks and broken pieces of monument, and then even that T-shaped fence to keep you out, running across, kind of breaking up the space and giving you a reference in space as to where everything else is playing. And of course there's the Duomo in Florence. This is the fourth drawing of the Duomo that I've made. And the view is all of the same place. It's from the Boboli Gardens. You walk through the Pitti Palace, and you walk through this amazing expanse of gardening and pathways up a hill to the left. And you come to this embankment, and in front of you lays the Duomo. Find a place in the shade, and sit down, and begin drawing. Brunelleschi's Dome Within a Dome is a pretty amazing thing. The tower on the left, Nisciotto's Campanile, the bell tower. And then of course there's the countryside that just goes off into the distance. And you can see portions of the city in the outlying areas of Florence. It's a great place to set up and draw. This drawing was really meant to not talk about anything that might be considered a beautiful place. One of the things that's interesting is when you look at the dwellings where the people live in different locations in the city of Florence, and you see the shutters on their windows and the little strange antennae and the looping of the cords and the drain spouts and all the things that a person, I guess, has to have to be able to live in that location, and look at the surfaces of the walls and the weather systems coming and going. It seemed like something that would be fun to draw in terms of a study of different surfaces and textures. And this drawing was begun as a demo. I continued with it for 3 sessions. Probably turned out to be one of the better ones of the trip.